Liquidity pools will be a feature of the financial system of the future, according to the BIS. They outline how central banks, such as Brazil's direct system, will use liquidity pools to provide loans, smart contracts, liquidity pools, and automated settlement, in addition to trading tokenized CBDCs, government bonds, and equities in their official 2025 report. The BIS was discussing this 2 years ago, as I have been telling you all along. The IMF has also made reference to liquidity pools. XRP will be locked away for years when those liquidity pools appear. You see, these organizations that will be involved in tokenization will always have XRP available to transfer that value from point A to point B. Following that, you will examine the banks, which will also have liquidity pools. We will become extremely wealthy as soon as this begins, due to the fact that XRP will become scarce and demand will only survival for them. After that, they consider living. They see it as a means of protecting what little they have managed to save. It serves as a safeguard against a dishonest system. It is a strategy to protect against inflation and conflict. It's also real. It's not like some theoretical pseudo-philosophical approach. This is how the globe functions, whether you travel to South America, Asia, nations like Russia and Ukraine and so forth. Therefore, we must be diverse. We must broaden our understanding of the benefits that this amazing piece of technology and movement can offer. He refers to crypto as a means of surviving. That is the true significance of this, because you could always access a bank account in other nations. We Americans take it for granted. That's not what they have. Crypto is transforming people's lives because of this. Additionally, it evens the playing field. Refusing your ransom will not be paid by us. As a matter of fact, I intend to provide a few further steps at the conclusion of this video. For those of you who are watching and wondering what occurred, we conducted an investigation and found that these attackers have been contacting our customer service representatives abroad in an attempt to find a weak point. Someone who would take a bribe in return for giving them access to some client data. Our support tools now have restricted access to client data. Customer service representatives had access to personal data such as name, date of birth, address, and so forth, but no private keys, passwords, or money were accessed in the process. Because it enables them to call our customers and carry out social engineering assaults, attackers still desire access to this data, pretending to be Coinbase customer service in an attempt to fool consumers into transferring the attack of their money. Regretfully, they discovered some nasty apples. Although less than 1% of our monthly transacting consumers had their records accessed, as our systems are built to lessen the impact of such an event, this is nonetheless unacceptable. I would want to share with you our current course of action. First, we will pay back any customers who are socially engineered as a result of this occurrence. Additional information on the refund procedure can be found on our website and in our blog entries. There, you may read more. Customers who have been affected by this have already been informed. Second, we're strengthening our customer service systems to make future incidents like this much more challenging. Third, as a consequence of this, we are really moving part of our customer support activities, perhaps the most crucial step. This is the final one. Rather than paying the $20 million 0 cents ransom, we're turning things around and offering a $20 million 0 cents reward for any information that results in the attacker's capture and conviction. Know that we will prosecute and bring you to justice if you're an extortionist or someone else attempting to hurt Coinbase users. He tells you that it came from their customer service, so I wanted to play the entire footage. Additionally, some persons obtain the names and addresses of others. I don't keep my cryptocurrency on any exchanges because of this. Additionally, I would never respond to emails from Coinbase or provide help. Keep your cryptocurrency secure at all times. I emphasize that beyond anything else. I always stated, I want to get rich with all of you. If you lose your cryptocurrency, additionally, he said that Coinbase will reimburse you if you were a victim of this. And that's really crucial. Since I don't want anything in the United States, in Washington, they gather all of their political pals and vote against it if one person doesn't like it. Well, we want to change that and we want to alter this. Let's pass it, Willow. If you want to make minor adjustments later, go back and review it and simply make the modifications. This will now be incorporated. That will be a part of it. Why must everything take so long? Since everything in the US is moving according to a deadline, I even believe that's why Ripple v SEC was recently postponed once more. Until the Ripple v SEC matter is resolved, I don't think the ETFs will be approved. It seems likely to me that the judge will return in a few weeks, and that case will be concluded. After that, the ETFs will pass. After that, there will be crypto restrictions. Regulations for stablecoins will be implemented before FedWire and ISO launch in July. I believe that. everything will come together at a certain moment. Additionally, I mentioned in that earlier video that I was trying to speed up the videos that I play within my movies. In fact, I was referring to the volume after working on it for a while. I think I have it down, but it still doesn't look right. In other words, I'm still working on the fact that the guy is talking when the volume is off. In addition to working every day, I'm attempting to finish that. After that, I get home, sit down, record, edit, and post movies before eventually sitting down to eat dinner. Additionally, my timetable has changed. I have a large network job in an industrial building that I need to finish as soon as possible, so you can notice by the time these films go up. We'll proceed from there after I hopefully get back on track in the upcoming week or two. But until that happens, I keep saying the same thing to you. Remain optimistic, patient, and let's all get wealthy. Because we're already on our path to being wealthy together if you maintain your patience, your optimism, and the security of your cryptocurrency. That being said, I will now conclude this video. Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank to everybody. The next one, we'll see you. Enjoy your evening.